This is the story of Trevor and Chris, two grown males rocketing towards a midlife crisis. But this isn't about convertibles and divorces. It's a story about two dudes who met in community college and are looking to make something of themselves as polar bear guides.
We're just gearing up for a walk outside, and it's warmed up substantially. This is going to be our first, I guess, on the ground. Not in a boat, not in an ATV, not in a car. We're going to be walking in bear country. I guess we'll be accompanied by what, like a billion?
I thought it was 2 billion.
2 billion bugs. You have a bug net?
Yeah!
I don't have a bug net. I got a hoodie though.
Andy informed the guys that rocks were actually great bear deterrents, as they could be clicked together to create a loud noise or even thrown to drive the bear away. The guys decided this was the perfect time to test if they had what it took.
Oh, that's what I'm liking. That's what I'm liking. Nice. Oh, that one, yeah.
Winded.
That was a curveball.
That was winded.
Curveball. Oh. 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 Is that correct?
Well, let's ask Andy. Does Trevor have the neck tube on properly? He looks over-covered.
Wait, I know. Hold on. It's the glasses.
That's right. He's missing the glasses.
Now?
I can't tell who's the polar bear whisperer and who's the idiot.
Guess how many mosquitoes you have on your hat?
17?
Okay, hold on. Stop. You've been through 17? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mosquitoes! You could feel it!
I felt it. I really felt it. You can tell that the guiding instincts are finally coming together, finally kicking in.
Trevor Gill, mosquito expert.
Mosquito guy.
To your head.
The high point?
Yep. And they will go for your head.
The guys had wandered nearby the nesting ground of an Arctic Tern. What had once intrigued Chris now terrified him. All it took was 100 grams of pure fury to come diving at his head.
Okay, and we're recording?
Yeah. Yeah.
Freaked you out a little bit, hey?
Freaked out. What am I doing here? Why? Tell me why.
Arctic terns can be pretty aggressive in protecting their nests. So with Arctic terns, they're going to come down and peck the highest point on you. They've drawn blood on me. I've had them peck my head.
Are you serious?
Yep. Or polar bears will actually come along if you've actually got an area with basically where they're nesting or there's a lot of nests. The polar bears will just come along and do a circuit and either slurp up the chicks or grab the eggs. And so the terns will basically come in and pester them or peck them until they leave.
I felt it like right on my head. Like it's like.
Whoa. Just kidding. We're walking around in the intertidal zone. We encounter a bear. First thing we do?
Bear's up on its hind legs looking at you. It's just trying to find out more about you. It's never going to attack on its back legs.
Right, okay.
So it's going to be down on all fours. Head's going to be down, ears are going to be back, and it's going to be coming in fast. Standing up, it's just gathering information. At that point, if you want, let it see you. Make some news. Hey, I'm human. I'm over here.
But we're not bringing out these things just yet.
Not yet. No.
Okay.
Not like that.
What type of behavior are you watching for, knowing that it could do anything.
You got to think the animal's just not going to charge in without information. It's just not an animal that operates like that. It wants as much information as it can, so it's more than likely going to circle downwind of us to get that more information. And then it's going to base decisions off of that information it gets. I'm looking for that aggressive behavior, and that aggressive behavior is going to be focused. Generally, you're going to know when a bear is focused in on you. It's staring at you and it's giving that, it's making you feel nervous.
What if you startle it?
If you do startle an animal, it's more than likely going to back off, figure out what's going on, and then attack.
Not only is Andy a world-class bear guide, he's also considered a world-class rambler. All useful information, but we're on day 3 here, Andy.
Besides that, I've got a chemical deterrent, bear spray.
Yeah.
So in the proper situations, if that animal is coming up and it's acting aggressive, it's more than likely approaching from downwind because it wants that information. Perfect situation to use pepper spray. Just a little burst into the air. It's going to drift in towards it and sniffs that in. Boom, it's got something else to think about.
So it's like peeing into the wind versus not peeing into the wind.
Noise deterrents are just a distraction again. Cracking the rocks together. I can use my pistol. Bangers sound like a shotgun blast. Then I'm also carrying a shotgun. Shotgun can be used as a noise deterrent, like I just mentioned. You can fire a shot in the air, you can fire it into the ground. That noise is going to basically travel towards the animal. But it can also be used as a lethal deterrent. So if that animal was not stopping to any of the deterrents I had, I could stop that animal if I really wanted to.
At this point, Trevor's brain had reached its capacity. Andy spoke for over 40 minutes about everything from polar bear hair to eyeballs. For everyone's sake, we'll just cut to the chase.
Don't run.
No.
Do not run with a polar bear.
You're going to outsmart it. That's what you're going to have to do.
Okay.
So you're going to create a noise. You're going to bang those rocks together and try and break that attention that it's got on
That locked-in focus. Okay.
Yeah. If you have a rock around, just stand on top of a rock. Make yourself bigger.
Like, what about like this?
You hold a shovel above your head?
You could, I guess.
All right, here's something pretty cool. We've got nature's bubble wrap here. Check it out. So yeah, if you're into the bubble wrap thing, you could walk around in the intertidal area all day. So I feel like a lot of people, and I hear it all the time, oh, you're going up to learn, to talk to guides, to learn from guides. Oh, better bring a gun, or, you know, polar bears are killers, that kind of thing. True, false? What do you think?
The idea that every bear is the same is, every bear's got a different personality, so.
Same as humans.
Same as humans.
We're a few days in to our journey here, and one of the things that's impacting me the most is the vastness of this landscape. I mean, it is endless wild. Every bug bite and every moment that we're observing, it's sort of like you're feeling more a part of nature. It's a reconnection. I would encourage anybody out there to get bitten by thousands of mosquitoes. You're out with wind and bears, and those are your friends. That's what you have. I mean, I got Trevor too, but I also have a wife and a 2-year-old daughter at home. And no offense, Trevor, but, you know, I miss her. This way, this way, this way. They're waiting for us.
What is this for?
Nice parting gift for the guides to be bear bangers, bear screamers. I never know the difference.
It's a flare.
They're in my
Open it?
You give him shit.
And you shoot it.
At planes.
Straight at the plane.
This is not what it was for, and most likely, this is the reason why there's already a crashed plane in Churchill.
Bye!
The guys were headed
Back to Churchill. Once we're there, we found a really cool way of
finding bears.
We won't be taking a plane back. We won't be taking a boat.
No ATV.
No snow machines, nothing like that. You'll just have to wait and see.
Everyone buckled up?
Hi, I'm Sam. Basically, I've been the guy behind the camera the whole time. Chris and Trevor just left, and all they said was get some shots of the lodge and some stuff like that. I just got that finished in like half an hour. We've got 24 hours to kill. Let's see if we can do some cool stuff. On the next episode.
We're in the middle of the Churchill River.
What the hell is that thing? Whales everywhere.
Trying to get to the lodge as fast as possible. We got weather coming in.
Wow. Crazy stuff. Hey everyone, it's Trevor here from the Make Me Show. If you want to see Chris and I doing more stuff like storm chasing or being in the rodeo, hit that subscribe button and the little bell too.